As per NDA sources on what the Prime Minister told the Bihar NDA leaders, saying don't be a leader of caste, you must rise above caste politics and work for the development of all. This is what the Prime Minister has told NDA leaders of Bihar. This is a very big message that the Prime Minister is sending out about how leaders within Bihar must rise above caste politics and they must work for the development of all. That is the message that's been given by the Prime Minister to Bihar NDA leaders, and this is as per NDA sources on what the Prime Minister told Bihar NDA leaders. We're crossing over to CNN News 18's Payal Mehta for more. Payal, so a big message from the Prime Minister to other NDA leaders in Bihar.
Yes, we do understand that Bihar is a state where caste is extremely important and extremely dominating. So the Prime Minister is saying that be a caste of all, be a leader of all castes, means, do not stick to a particular caste as well. So that's the underlining message. A day before that, the Prime Minister said that the only caste in this country was to work for the poor. So obviously he's leaving a very, very important message as far as this is concerned. And especially with Bihar, it has seen a political turmoil over the last 5 years, with governments being changed time and again. The Prime Minister said that the NDA understands the importance of commitment. So even if Nitish Kumar had lesser numbers in terms of MLAs in the 2020 elections, since the BJP had committed that he would become the chief minister, they made him the chief minister as well. So that's not the same with the opposition, Gathbandhan, because the opposition Gathbandhan should be called as Ghatiya Bandhan. Is what the Prime Minister says, because they have no morals, they have no values, and they have no common thing to bind them as well. Another very important point, that was made by the Prime Minister is that, he asked his leaders not to speak out of turn and not to be an expert on everything. So he said, from Gaganyaan to Chandrayaan, not everybody has to be an expert on everything and create controversies. People need to borrow a leaf from the lives of the likes of the late Sushma Swaraj, who was a very, very knowledgeable person, but she only stuck to what she was asked to do. That's something that the Prime Minister has really highlighted. And most importantly, again, he said that it is important to be connected to the ground and to make sure that the central government schemes reach the last mile delivery.
Are there any specific instances that have prompted these remarks from the Prime Minister?
In terms of that, whether in terms of what the Prime Minister really said, I'm sure there is a specific instance that he's spoken about, because there are various leaders, for example, in the past who've spoken out of turn, created a controversy sort of a situation and got an embarrassment for the party. So obviously this is a stern warning coming to the Prime Minister, at least on 2 occasions in the last 6 meetings where he has held with the various clusters. There are, of course, another 5 more cluster meetings which are going to happen sometime next week as well. So the message is very, very clear in the run-up to 2024 that NDA runs deep. NDA has deep commitment towards each other, and that's the reason it stood the test of time for 25 years. Unlike people who have had an alliance of convenience. And a similar sentiment yesterday was also echoed on the floor of the House by Union Home Minister while he was replying to the Delhi bill, saying that this Gathbandhan is only selfish and it will not last for long. He specifically went on to say that the moment the Delhi bill was passed, Arvind Kejriwal would bid goodbye to everybody else.
All right, Payal, thank you so much for joining us and bringing us those details. With this, we're going to be shifting